Hey you guys, Blessed Yu-Gi-Oh! Here with another high rated DB matchup. This time I have Satan's Brandon with a rating of 1,038 and I have Cam Knight with a rating of 900. I have some spice for you guys today, some spicy strikers that you guys haven't seen in a very long time. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and keep sharing all the videos. Before I get started, quick shout out to all my sponsors. Shout out to Midwest Gaming, Pandemonium Gaming, and TDT Gaming. A link to all three should be in the description below. They all have separate things. Midwest has all the online top deck profiles from online tournaments, as well as having an eBay for Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles. Pandemonium Gaming has TCG player for Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles as well, and TDT Gaming has everything you need for Yu-Gi-Oh! accessories. So be sure to check those guys out. With that being said, I'll jump right in. Also, I have a Versus series coming up. I'll be talking about the Versus series every single video almost. You guys get to pick what decks that me and DB Grinder will be playing against each other after our first matchup. So for the next matchup, you guys will be able to pick. And just like before, I play pretty much anything you guys want me to pick. Want me to play. So I don't know if I'm gonna commit one video to where you guys comment everything below, or if I'll just take majority rules over time. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna go hop right into the video now. I feel like I'm talking a little bit too much. So we see Buy Strikers win the roll. He actually opens pretty well. He opens Shark Cannon, Summon Breaker, Sky Striker, Ace Ray, Red Eye Fusion, and Gamma. Gamma's like the worst card in his hand because it's going second. So let me explain what Summon Breaker does. This is basically kind of like a summon limit that punishes really bad players who don't know how to play around it. Because you can actually just, when this card's on the field, you can actually just go main phase, summon two dudes, go battle phase, in your battle phase without attacking or losing any of your dudes, and then go main phase too. So it kind of cheese your opponent out of a battle phase, but it doesn't really cheese them out of the turn, which is kind of the point, you know what I mean? Some of them just outclasses it in that type of category. But then Drytron going second opens Foolish Burial, Herald of the Orange Light, Cyber Angel Petite, Alpha, and Vanity Ruler. So that's pretty nuts. He has an out to droll in his open hand on top of having full combo. So you love to see it. So the Sky Striker player opens Red Eye Fusion. I actually think it's correct to do with this hand. I don't think your in-phase Shizuku is going to get you much during this format, especially not opening multi-roll. Just summoning Ray wouldn't put you at any more advantage than summoning the Red Eyes. And if your Red Eye Fusion gets ashed, it gets ashed. That's not what your deck commits to. It's just a really strong combo inside of it. So he sends Dark Magician and Red Eye Spike Dragon. Need some Dragoons. So when you put Dragoons up there, you're basically telling your opponent, I'm not playing any Sky Striker monsters until you out this Dragoons. And then he plays Summon Breaker. This is kind of really rough for his hand right now, actually, though. He really can't out this on top of having the Dragoons. He doesn't have enough Drytrons in his hand. So he's going to set one and pass. He draws another Alpha for turn, which is unfortunate. It's good because he has a tribute for Drytron, right? But it's very unfortunate because it's the same name. So if I'm this Drytron player with this hand, you just need to get one ritual spell, one ritual monster, you're fine, right? So off Foolish, I'm sending Zeta, and the first thing I'm gonna do is go Zeta Tribute Alpha effect. Zeta Tribute Alpha. If he stops that with a Shark Cannon, right? Then I go. Oh yeah, you have full combo because you have Cyber Angel. So you just go normal Cyber Angel. Get a Ben 10. Alpha effect. Tribute Benton for cost. Yeah, Alpha Effect Tribute Benton for cost. But if he Dragoons negates the Cyber Angel, which I don't think he will, then you're stuck on just like ending with the Alpha on board. Oh no, if he Dragoons Cyber Angel, right, you can actually Orange Light his Dragoons and it won't die, but you'll get to keep going and he negs a card. Which isn't bad, because like as long as you make full board, depending on what you play in your deck, you should be able to out Dragoons. So it's gonna go Foolish Suit, it seems. So he sends Zeta. So he is using Zeta Effect Tribute Alpha, and yeah, he's gonna Shark Cannon that. Obviously. Like those kind of plays are like super hard technical plays for people to be like, should I Shark Cannon this? Like obviously. And then he's gonna go Alpha from Grave Effect. Tribute the other Alpha from hand. He's gonna Dragoons negates that by sending Gamma. And yeah, his turn's pretty much over. He can't do any more combos. He can go Cyber Angel Petite Pat. Like he can actually, if you want, like if he would have did it the other way, right? Because Alpha's only going to get him a Ritual Monster, and then his turn's still not progressing. Like even if he doesn't Dragoons negates this, just because he doesn't have anything else in his hand. But like if he would have normal summoned the Cyber Angel Petite before he used Alpha for Alpha, so he still has the one Alpha in his hand, right? If he goes normal summon Cyber Angel Petite, he goes Dragoon Effect. You go Herald of Orange Light, discard Vanity Ruler. And then Petite gets you Ben 10. Yeah, Petite gets you Ben 10. And you go Alpha Effect, Tribute Ben 10. So you have Petite, and you have Alpha on board. Ben 10 effect is going to get you. Oh yeah, you can't really play without the Ritual Spell in his hand. He needed Zeta Resolve really badly. Like even if he actually didn't if he didn't Dragoons the Drytron, unless he plays Mega cards, like he wasn't progressing his turn anyway. It's not looking too good for the Drytron player. He draws Imperm for the striker player draws Imperm for turn. The Drytron player just couldn't out Dragoon's Summon Break or Summon Breaker last turn with the hand he had. He would really need something like I have no idea. Well, actually, he has a lot next turn. Cause he has Alpha Ben 10, right? So he has a lot next turn. Yeah, I think I just play conservative if I'm the Drytron player. The striker player has nothing he can actually do. He can just go Dragoon's effect, pop it. And he actually remembers to take the extra 300, so yay. He's going to swing for 3. Just thinking of what I do. Situation like this. And Dragoons is actually at 4K. He forgot to gain a K from negating the Alpha. Oh no, that alpha came from grave, so he actually didn't destroy it. So yeah, it doesn't indicate. And he draws Natasha for turn, which is not bad, but you can't Natasha steal. You can't Natasha steal Dragoons. Just so you guys know, just because she targets. Alright, so he's gonna go Alpha Effect Tribute Ben 10. Oh, he let that resolve. Oh, I actually probably would have stopped that. To be honest, because like I would have set the impermanence too. Because there's like no point to keep it in your hand. I'd rather just like protect Dragoons, because like I win my next turn, right? Cause I get the pop too. So like I'm just setting imperm, keeping the ray in my hand to negate with Dragoons, and just hoping like Dragoon's Summon Breaker lets me live through another turn. So yeah, I really don't know why he let that go though. So Alpha searches Ben 10, and Ben 10 searches Manju. He's gonna normal summon Manju. Manju's gonna go get the ritual spell. And he's gonna go battle phase. So yeah, like he's smart. That's what I was talking about earlier. So like he goes battle phase to outplay the summon breaker because he only summoned twice during the main phase 1. And it only counts your summons during the main phase 1. So if you continue to summon in main phase 2, the card just becomes nothing on the field. So that's something that summon limit would have definitely been better in this situation. So he's just gonna continue to pop off here. His opponent doesn't really have anything he can do. He's gonna Dragoons and then he's gonna go Herald and just wins the game because he gets to resolve full combo. So it's really smart that he held the Herald. Because like the turn I was talking about, first turn where he could have Herald, he wouldn't have progressed his turn anyway. So that should make a 4 material Zeus. Oh, it's not. Huh? Oh, he already went battle phase. That's funny. So he goes standby phase Lyreless to make him have to Dragoons. So he's gonna go Dragoons, discard Ray. And he's gonna go Orange Light again. He's very, very fortunate to keep having his Orange Lights. So basically when he does that, right, he's forcing the striker player to keep whatever card he drew in his hand for turn, whatever card he had for last turn for turn, or his Dragoons won't have any gates. So he knows he's not taking damage this turn because 9 gills in defense, and he can't be popped by Dragoons either. So he literally has to keep that in his hand. So if I'm the Drytron player here, you can actually just crack his whole board. You can, yeah. So like you can, is Zeus his only out to this, right? Zeus is only out to Dragoons. Oh no, you can just make access code and talk over. I mean access code talker and attack over it. So yeah. So like you don't really care about your Nightingale at this point. It's like, do you use this effect to try to bait your Dragoons? So he goes Alpha effect. Should be Ben 10. Alpha search Ben 10. Ben 10 search Eva. He's going to activate the ritual spell engrave to add it back. And he drew Fafnir for turn, which is Meltdown. So if he goes Fafnir, Dragoons can't stop the ritual spell. But he's just going to go battle phase. He's going to attack directly for 200. He's going to go main phase 2 for Zeus here. First he makes an incredible with the alpha. Oh, he's not doing that yet. He makes gamma. He uses gamma fake tribute in the Ben 10. Especially back to alpha. Tad orange light. So he's doing that to get a negate for the Dragoons, which is smart. So he goes Fucho. So he does this because this is unaffected by Zeus. This is gonna make it 4 materials. So low key, I probably would have done it the other way. Well, no, because they would have been short on material. Yeah, because we just put Downer on top of this. Yeah. So you're gonna go Zeus, wipe everything. He has to go Dragoons, and then you actually just go orange light. To be honest, yeah, I just orange light. Oh, you just orange light. Yep. And you keep your material on Zeus to board wipe his turn next turn. Put Fafnir up to get Nova, to get Delta, Drytron, special summon Natasha. Then you can use Delta effect, tribute Natasha. Well, actually, you wouldn't even draw anything off of that. So do you just keep the Natasha on board? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just keep her on board, actually. I'll use her effect to gain 15. He draws driver for turn, so he loses, which is unfortunate. You hate to see it. So many vanilla, so many bricks. Alright, let's see who's going first this time. Scott Striker chooses to go first again, and his hand's kind of fire. He opens Scott Striker, Ace Rose, Mask of Restrict, and which is a blowout card versus Drytron. Area 0, Ray, and another Area 0. And Drytron player opens Orange Light, Ben 10, Zeta, Feather Duster, Gamma. So he's just trying to destroy his opponent. Like, he's not even trying to let him feel all right. He just wants to disrespect his surroundings. So he goes normal summon. He should be activating the field spell. Oh, he's not. Yeah, doing that plays around orange light, but you kind of. You kind of need more cards, bro. Like, I understand you saying thinking Mask of Strength is going to win you the game by itself. You try and play conservative, but I'm at least trying to get to some shark cannons. You feel me? I go normal summon Ray, special Rose, activate Area 0 targeting Ray effect, tribute Ray for cost, and that. When you do that line of play, you can't get nibbed. You don't lose the Gamma on your Ray effect or Orange Light on your Ray effect because you already have another Sky Striker monster on the board. So you're fine with that. And then you get another card off the Eraser. So yeah, I definitely think that was a misplay by a striker player. I see what you're trying to do, but I just don't think that's worth it. He's gonna set restrict. And that's definitely getting feather dusted. So he goes in phase, Shizuku get the anchor, so he can have him negate for whatever he puts up next turn. But I don't think he's getting it next turn. He goes Feather Duster. And his hand is actually just insane. If I'm him, the first thing I'm doing is I'm going to normal summon Manju, and I'm going to get the ritual spell. That's the first thing I'm doing. Oh no, that's Zeta. I'm sorry, I thought that was Delta. Yeah, I'm not normal summoning Manju. If this was Delta, you definitely normal summon Manju. but you just never normal summon because you have full combo anyway. So scratch what I just said. This is Zeta. That's the ritual spell. So that's definitely the first thing you do. That should make the Karibo. Gamma effect, flip the other Ben 10, special back to Zeta. Ben 10 effect, search for another Ben 10. That should make Union Carrier. Union Carrier effect, equip the Dawn Knight. Then he's going to go Drytron, special Ben 10 from Grave. Tribute in the Union Carrier. That's just an Alpha. Alpha effect, tribute Ben 10. Search Natasha, Alpha effect. Then goes Drytron. Add it back. He's gonna summon Natasha. Yeah, he's gonna try to kill him. He's gonna steal the Shizuku. He's gonna again. Use those two for serve. Natasha effect. Again. Normal summon Manju. Church Herald. So, like, to be honest, I don't know why he did the Natasha steal when he could have just searched Herald and put Herald up instead of Natasha and just negated whatever effect he used with just negated the ray. That makes Mirage Light, which is basically ultimateness. Ultimateness that you can attack over. So he draws Hornet Drones for turn, which is really good. That's an extender. So you can't just negate with Orange Light, but he does have Mirage Light, which is unfortunate. I don't see how the striker player wins this game. Like, Mirage Light is good. So he's gonna Hornet Drones, he's gonna Mirage Light, stop that obviously, some the ultimateness. Then he's gonna normal summon the Rose. That's gonna make Kagari. He's gonna go Kagari effect on drones. Let's that resolve. Gonna turn Kagari into Hayate. Hayate swing. Takes the 15. It's reduced by Shiz. So he just scoops. Hayate sends Shark Cannon. He just realizes that he can't do anything through 3 negates and he's just forever locked. And he's definitely dying next turn. It just shows how resilient Drytrons is. Like, you can have nothing one turn and have literally every single card in your deck the next turn. Like, this deck is very, very powerful and should definitely not be underestimated. When piloted correctly by good duels, it shows 100%. Well, that's pretty much it, you guys, for the video. You guys enjoy your New Year's. I have a lot of content coming at you guys during this week. That's pretty much it. You guys, blessed Yu-Gi-Oh! Signing out. Peace.